a victory at the end of the day and make it a real day to remember.
And at this stage, you just want to play. You want to get these pre-match formalities done and dusted. But there are the dignitaries to be met, the anthem to be heard. And for many in this Manchester City line, they've been through this before. And we're here 2 years ago for the success against Sunderland. Vincent Kompany, well versed in the art of lifting trophies. It's become second nature to him as Manchester City captain. Greg Clark, the Football League chairman, leading out the dignitaries, who also include from Capital One the man who will hand over the trophy, Chris Newkirk, and Kevin Webber, a man diagnosed with prostate cancer, who's raised £20,000 for its UK charity, and is here today, having done a walk through many London clubs from his own AFC Wimbledon here to Wembley via the likes of Chelsea and Fulham. And he and Andy Williamson of the Football League also in the presentation party. Michael Oliver is the match official, introducing the assistants, and the fourth official, Bobby Manley. Big day for Jordan Henderson, who hopes for the first time as Liverpool captain to get his hands on a major trophy. This is the third time in 5 years that Henderson has been at this final. 2 years ago with Liverpool when they beat Cardiff. And a couple of years ago when Manchester City were playing Sunderland, he was here as a Sunderland fan. And he has the opportunity to avenge that defeat in person today. Jurgen Klopp back at Wembley, where he lost a Champions League final as Borussia Dortmund boss. The butterflies well and truly fluttering, even for the singer of the national anthem. It's the Welsh singer Annalise who will perform that duty here.
Led for us this afternoon by classical soprano Annalise.
Wonderfully sung and a wonderfully colourful display from the supporters of both teams here. Let's hope for a wonderful final to match. It's the Capital One Cup final, Liverpool against Manchester City, coming live next.
Uh-oh, shocker, 1%. Charger, anyone? Charger? Oh, he's on his own here. He's going to have to step on it. Come on, big man, focus on some in-play action. Ooh, loving your work. And a little shimmy into the bet slip. He's pulled the trigger and wallop. Well played, handsome. Whoa. Who's this? Oh, sorry, love.
Our new iPhone app, so quick, so easy, so download it now. And for the first Premier League match on TV every Saturday and Sunday, bet £20 pre-match and get a free £10 in-play bet. Paddy Power, you're welcome.
The 2016 League Cup final, and the big talking point in the Liverpool selection, Alan, this man Lucas at centre-half.
Yeah, it is a big call, a surprising one, I think. He's played there before, of course, we've seen that, and he's played there pretty well. But he's up against one of the best strikers in the world today, so he'll want to start the game well and hope that his anticipation, his reading of the game, is going to be enough to handle Sergio Aguero. And talking of big calls, this is another one, isn't it? Willy Caballero. We all can still remember the performance against Chelsea last week, of course, when he was less than impressive. But listen, he's an experienced goalkeeper, 34 years of age. Big game for him. He makes such a huge difference, though, doesn't he, Daniel Sturridge? He transforms this side, and a huge plus for his manager and for his teammates. He can be the difference today, Daniel Sturridge, for Liverpool. his teammates will be grateful to have him back. Otamendi, for one, alongside, looks a different player. In the dressing room beforehand, he'll be a huge presence, and he will be out here for the next 90 or possibly 120 minutes.
Well, such a contrast on the bench. The rock-star manager of Liverpool, a very emotive character. And on the opposite side, the head of engineering, the charming man, Manuel Pellegrini, who's not a natural headline grabber, goes about his business in a very understated way, but his record at City speaks for itself. His big list headline-grabbing news conference was at the beginning of the month when he announced his imminent departure. Just turned 31, but Michael Oliver is an old hand for matches at Wembley. His first Wembley game was as a 22-year-old when he refereed a conference playoff final. Togetherness in the Liverpool camp, and the Liverpool fans at the west end of this stadium, in contrast to where they were for their FA Cup semi-final defeat here last season.
Well, no matter what you've done before in your career, you look at this Wembley Stadium, 90,000 packed arena, decked out in noise and colour. It's a huge occasion for any one of these players out here. They'll be desperate to do well and win the match.
Of all clubs, Liverpool have the richest history in this competition. It's their 12th final as they get the 2016 League Cup final underway, and they're looking for their 9th win in it. Manchester City 3 times winners. Fernando has joined since their last one 2 years ago against Sunderland. There's Roberto Firmino, and now Nathaniel Klein looking for Daniel Sturridge. Liverpool starting with 8 of the men who played in their 4-1 league success against City earlier in the season. Daniel Sturridge wasn't one of those, but has delivered the ball out to Moreno, and already the handling of Willy Caballero tested in the opening minute.
Well, he'll be pleased with that start. Safe hands from him, but already Firmino, Sturridge involved for Liverpool. And Moreno, no shot that he's on the overlap. One of the most adventurous full-backs around.
Is that a sign of things to come for Willy Caballero? It is an area that Liverpool perhaps will look to exploit. It did work for Manuel Pellegrini 2 years ago when he stuck with Costel Pantilimon throughout the run. The doubts raised, though, by that 5-1 hammering in the FA Cup at Chelsea, for which Caballero in part was culpable. Moreno with the throw-in, and Emre Can looking to return it to him. Fernandinho has again started in a wide right position as he did in Europe in the week.
Yeah, it worked pretty well against Dinamo Kiev, and he had licence to get up and down. He'll also want to just tuck in sometimes when Yaya Toure goes forward. But he did play really well. I don't think it was a difficult decision for Pellegrini to put him there again.
Ball aimed towards Sturridge, but Otamendi, who looks a lot more secure alongside Vincent Kompany, was up there for the header. To read the effects of what happened in the week. Liverpool had the later game, but would probably have preferred to play their Europa League tie at home on a Thursday, as opposed to the almost 3,000-mile trip that Manchester City had to endure to play their Champions League tie at Kiev on Wednesday. Cheers all around for Raheem Sterling, well, certainly from the west end of this stadium. Here's Yaya Toure, and Nathaniel Klein steps in to pick out Jordan Henderson. Touchback from Firmino. Liverpool calmly getting into their stride. Here's Coutinho. Now Alberto Moreno to Roberto Firmino. Kompany going out there to engage with the Brazilian. Coutinho. Moreno came back to rescue it and picks out Mamadou Sakho. Here's Can. Steps away from David Silva, finds Moreno, and Can claiming that he was taken out off the ball, but if he was, the referee didn't see it.
You've seen plenty of the ball early on here, Liverpool. just ran into Fernandinho. But it's always a good indicator with Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp. If they're pressing high up the pitch, if it's a high-energy performance in the first 5-10 minutes, normally it points to a good performance for the match. I saw them outrun City. The Etihad. Spurs did the same to City a couple of weeks back.
Controlled by Sturridge and cleared by Company.
I think that's what you're going to do with this City side. Try and be fitter, be faster to outrun them. Because you line up the two sides and probably conclude that if both teams play well, the chances are City are going to win.
En route to their last success in this competition, Liverpool did beat Manchester City in the semi-final. Steven Gerrard scoring penalties in each leg as they secured a 3-2 win on aggregate. And in fact, on the last 6 occasions they've been paired in either domestic cup competition, Liverpool have prevailed. A record that he's hoping will continue. Toure with a header on. Touch from Lucas. Back from Milner. Moreno does manage to get it forward though. Company in charge. Made such a difference since he's come back. There's Firmino. It's gone all the way through to James Milner. Henderson. Klein. Firmino. And Klein again. Coutinho looked the other way before delivering the ball through to Klein, which just had too much on it.
Well, they'll be encouraged by this start. Liverpool, Firmino popping up in all sorts of areas. And Coutinho as well. Trying the cheeky one. Very nearly paid off this.
Seems to relish this fixture. Philippe Coutinho, he's scored in Liverpool's last 3 wins against Manchester City and in 4 of the last 5 meetings. Got the winner when these two were battling for the league title just a couple of seasons ago, and Liverpool won the battle but didn't win the war as City used their games in hand to clinch the title. Here's Clichy. Steps away from Henderson and from Milner before allowing David Silva to take over. Here's Raheem Sterling, not exactly amongst friends at that end. Toure. Sterling again. Silva, Sterling comes in to take over, got caught by Klein. So the worry for Liverpool fans who've jeered him is the concession of this free kick. Yeah,
well, he played really well in the week in Kiev. Sterling, one of his best games in a City shirt. And they will be wanting to get the ball to him. Just went straight into Lucas, who couldn't get out of the way. First chance City have had to play some football in Liverpool's half. Height and power in there for City. Toure just hanging off at the back post.
David Silva who delivers. Sacco who got it away and put over by Fernandinho.
This would have been a world team.
He's the man who started the semi-final comeback with the goal against Everton. An easy passage through for either of these teams. Manchester City have conceded in every single game they've played in the competition, but they've been quite prolific as well themselves. Kevin De Bruyne, of course, who scored in every round, denied a place in this final with the injury he picked up in the semi. Clichy. And Sterling. From Aguero. Milner tries to sweep it through to Sturridge. It's away there by Otamendi. Here's Yaya Toure. Through towards Villa. Well cut out by Emre Can. Here's Coutinho. Sturridge out to his left. Company there to guard that territory.
Yeah, needed to be into Sturridge's feet really, rather than into the path of the striker. Company read it superbly.
Milner. And Sacco. Cleared by Otamendi. Lucas with a header. That's Henderson. Sturridge would have been offside anyway. He's had his frustrations, Daniel Sturridge, but his return to first-team duty well-timed for the big occasion. Former City man. Another former City man, James Milner. There's Silva.
Easiest ball there for David Silva to deal with, but he does want to get a throw-in out of it.
Sterling was certainly helped down by Nathaniel Clyde.
I think that'll be a good tussle, actually, down on this near side.
Here's Toure. And he's got the strength and the force to go on, and he looks to Bakary Sagna, whom he forces out wide. It's a decent ball in there. It's met well, though, by Lucas.
There's a nice bit of football to find the spare man, and he was in a lot of space here, Sagna. Lucas, positionally sound, and it's a good, solid header.
The biggest for a centre-half, Lucas, but he's not bad in the air. He did get away with one risky back pass against Augsburg in the week. And after the frustration of missing the last final, after a cruciate injury he picked up in the quarter-final, Lucas has his big day today. Milner.
That's what he gives you, Lucas, that ability to play the ball into the midfield and attack. Nice pass on that occasion.
Here's Emre Can. Sanders' header. Moreno in tight, but Fernandinho manages to escape him. Toure. Fernandinho again. Aguero now angles his run to get more towards the centre where he can do damage. Deflected the cross, and Mignolet prevents the corner. Here's Lucas. Now Klein. Milner. Lucas to Sacco. This is Can. Sturridge. Milner on the stretch and did just enough to find Coutinho, but Otamendi blocked his path. Lucas. And Can, who seems to have a more settled midfield role since Jurgen Klopp took over.
He's got a good range of passes. Champ given the opportunity.
Firmino. Here's Moreno. Sagna covering behind Fernandinho. James Milner, one of those players who command respect at all of the clubs that he's played at. He was an unused substitute for Manchester City in their final of 2014, but he did win 2 league titles in his time there. His first goal for them actually was a penalty in a match against Liverpool. Sacco dealing with that, headed back from Firmino to Milner, and that's Sturridge, cleared by Otamendi. This is Clichy. Aguero had to try and hold it up and did really well to do that. Lucas in the end does get it back.
First time really they've been able to get him, put the ball into Aguero.
A rich scoring streak at the moment with 10 goals in his last 11 games. Sergio Aguero. This week, but for all his experience, he does still get nervous before finals, which I suppose is the right thing. From Lucas. Torre with the header back. And here's Vincent Kompany. Cleared by Moreno.
Well, nothing to choose at the moment between the two sides.
As it's evened out, his team made a really bright start, but City have already come back into it and managed to soak that up. Manuel Pellegrini would be the first City boss to oversee 2 successes in this competition. The captain of their first win, Tony Bucky, 1970, was manager by the time they won it again 6 years later. And a clash of heads here with 2 Liverpool players, Saka and Chan.
It's a nasty one now. Sacco can see Emre Can in front of him, of course he can, but whether he thinks Chan's not going to get a good header on it or not and he wants to take over. Chan was always struggling, always stretching.
You never want to take any kind of chances with concussion. For Jurgen Klopp, but it's 2 of his own players involved in the incident and added worry.
It's always worse when you don't know the contact's coming, which was the case with Emre Can. You can't brace yourself for it. Oh, Can won't be thanking his teammate for that.
They are both back on their feet. But Sacco does still look a little bit shaky. Central defence was already an area of concern for Jurgen Klopp, minus the 2 men who patrolled it when they beat Manchester City in November. Lovren and Skirtlout injured, but they do have Kolo Touré in reserve. Sacco is back on as they look to see how he settles down. Otamendi with a header. Sterling. Here's Sturridge. Lucas. Poor touch from Chan. He's still feeling the effects maybe of that collision. Sacco. Moreno giving it back to him. Back from Clichy. Torres warm-up continues, just in case Sacco experiences another problem. Torres, who may yet get the opportunity to face his younger brother.
Yeah, he would have been disappointed not to make this starting 11. Especially when you're losing out to what is essentially a midfielder.
Good work here from Sturridge, and starting from deep for Liverpool. Here's Company. Forward again from Klein. Caballero taking charge. Sellout crowd here at Wembley today. Sacco misses his kick, but Moreno there to ensure no immediate damage done. It's Fernando on towards David Silva. Covered well by Lucas.
He's had a solid start, hasn't he, Lucas?
He's always been Mr. Popular at Liverpool, Lucas. He's taken a long time to earn his spurs at the club. Sterling, who burned his bridges when he left Anfield. Second time he's won a free kick in this kind of area.
Well, he's so strong and he's got such good balance. He's quick over 5 yards. He's a difficult man to pin down. Difficult man to stop. What they don't want him to do is get into the box. If they have to concede a foul out here, they will do.
Liverpool dealt with the previous danger from this same side from the free kick, and David Silva to try his luck again here. And Lucas there again to clear. This is Yaya Toure, back to Fernandinho, now Clichy. Silva. Otamendi to Fernando. Aguero looking to get the better of Sacco. Torres made the run into the middle. Lucas comes back to hold him up. Liverpool with enough of a presence there. Here's Emre Can. Does well to get that through to Firmino, who's got runners either side. Uses Milner. Clichy did enough to use the support from Otamendi behind. Here's Klein. Company. Milner. Firmino. Moreno. Shining challenge from Fernandinho, a fraction out.
Oh, it's one of those that looked just a fraction of a second late. Catches the left boot in Moreno, I think.
Still seem a little bit of concern about Mamadou Sakho. I've been looking for guidance from the player himself as to whether he feels able to continue. Good work here from Coutinho trying to find a way through. Sturridge, now Can. Klein slips it through, Milner's offside.
Well, they do as a rule, hold their line well. Manchester City, when it seemed they did it there on the edge of the box. That's where they take the mark. He was just leaning into an offside position, James Milner.
Here's Sergio Aguero, and Mamadou Sakho slipped. And you don't want to be giving Aguero chances like that. Liverpool get away with it.
Well, Sakho's got to come off, because I think that blow to the head did play a part there. What a chance, though, for Sergio Aguero. Having fashioned the space, it was all about tucking one in. Gets the benefit. Level with Lucas, the linesman says. get a little touch on that Mignolet. Yeah, it's a good save. Doesn't get it in the corner as he would have wanted, Aguero.
A really good moment for Simon Mignolet, who's had his critics this season. Well, no player is willingly going to come off in a cup final, and Mamadou Sakho is not happy. But there are occasions when, in a player's best interest, the decision has to be taken out of his hands, and that's what the Liverpool backroom staff have decided, and Kolo Touré's coming on.
Yeah, I think it's the sensible decision. Cannot afford to take chances with head injuries, with concussion. He's not having it, though.
Well, the manager has to show him who's the boss here, in his own interests as well as the team's. And as unhappy as Sakho may be, this is the reason why this has happened.
Well, it's a heck of a blow for both players.
So Kolo Touré, who would have been disappointed to lose out to Lucas in the first place, now comes on to accompany the Brazilian at the back. Of the anger felt by Mamadou Sakho, who hides himself away, but it's a decision that's been taken by the medics with his own best interests at heart.
Well, maybe the instance where Aguero's cut inside in that played a big part in Jurgen Klopp's decision when he lost his balance, but it seemed that it wasn't really all there, as it were. Change at the back now with Lucas moving to the left.
Sterling has slipped through David Silva. Clichy. Aguero. Touré gets it through first time, but Klein was blocking off Sergio Aguero. Mamadou Sakho has now left the bench and headed down the tunnel. Here's Philippe Coutinho, Emre Can, Firmino with a touch and gets another bite.
Well, when he's got on the ball in this first half, Liverpool have looked dangerous. It's a nice effort of playing one round the corner to Coutinho. The ball pops back to him, and why not have a swing at it?
Here's Otamendi. The tipping point for Jurgen Klopp may have come with that instance when Aguero got away from Mamadou Sakho, forcing that fine save from Simon Mignolet. Kolo Touré now comes on to face his brother Yaya, the first time that's ever happened in the League Cup final. That's how two brothers have been on opposite sides. Once in the FA Cup final, but I think that was even before our time, back in the 19th century.
Kolo Touré coming on the right side of defence. As I said earlier, Lucas just shifting across to the left here.
Here's Moreno. Firmino. Historians among you, the 1874 FA Cup final when the Rawson brothers faced each other for Royal Engineers and Oxford University.
That was it.
There's Kolo Touré. Chan. Sturridge wants his run to start, try and stay onside, but then couldn't get the ball.
It's a good idea.
Chan. There's Lucas. Moreno. Philippe Coutinho winning the throw. Gently a calming presence.
It's a calmer team really to look at for Pellegrini now, with company back, with that back four working much better as a unit. Nowhere near as flaky as it has been this season, courtesy of him in the main.
Another win in Kiev. They've just lost their previous 3 matches. Chan still going up for the headers, despite being the other party who was involved in that unfortunate clash that eventually saw Sacco exit. From Firmino, there's Henderson, 1-0 by Silva. And here's Raheem Sterling. Torre. But David Silva was never about to give up on it. And just stepping across the front of Raheem Sterling, who actually grew up around this area. It is boyhood in Wembley territory.
Yeah, it's lively out there tonight.
Chan. There's Otamendi. In comes Emre Chan with a tackle. Now Jordan Henderson to Milner. In towards Sturridge. Put on by Clichy. Henderson. Liverpool just trying to rediscover their rhythm. Knocked out of their stride by the Aguero effort that was pushed onto the post and the loss of Mamadou Sakho, the consequent reorganisation. Here's Klein. Shows too much of that to Sterling, but gets away with it. Now Milner. Wide from Moreno. Daniel Sturridge. It's a crowded area from which Fernandinho forces him away. But still he goes on. Takes a tumble just outside the area. Fell inside the box, but defence outside.
Well, Fernandinho not going to go at Sturridge, but it did appear to be a little shove in the back here. Oliver having a good look at it. There's not a great deal going on, certainly from that angle. See why Fernandinho is a little annoyed there.
Milner over the free kick.
It's a nightmare for keepers if it's drilled in, curled in towards Caballero.
Back to Coutinho, drives it across, and Torre must have been really close to getting ahead on that.
You're assuming here that he's just trying to shoot, but he cuts across it, Coutinho.
Firmino. Fernando. Sturridge. Here's Klein. Now Silva. Chan. Chan has certainly shown no ill effects from the early clash of heads. He's found Alberto Moreno. Four in the box. Was a challenge there that the referee overlooks. It was that man Fernandinho again, and Manchester City tend to be good on the break. Here's Aguero. Now Toure, Silva. It's Sterling, and David Silva got in the way.
Well, you wonder where that shot might have ended up. I think Sterling feels that was goal-bound. It's a good counter-attack from Manchester City. He had an option to his left, did Sterling, but this is the penalty appeal. He's just taking a dive, Willy Moreno, and Michael Oliver right on top of it.
Clearing the decks. He's now facing with his first partner in central defence when he moved to Manchester City. Company. And here they are now on opposite sides, vying for the prize on offer. Lucas with the difficult task of keeping Aguero under control, and in trying to do that he concedes the free kick.
To push him out into this wide area. Lucas, last thing he wants to do is allow the striker to turn.
Here's Fernandinho. Fernando, Silva. Clichy, Sterling. The ball Sterling tussling with Klein, trying to get away.
Yes, an ongoing battle, that one. You're not going anywhere, says Klein. So we've blocked his path.
Anderson. Now Firmino. Coutinho's got Moreno making a great run to his left. It's just forced him to check back on himself a little. It's Henderson's ball across, Sturridge tries to help it out to Milner, who was offside.
Drill ball in. Sturridge brings it down. You think there's danger on here, but can't quite drag it into his body.
Klopp has not been on the losing side against Manchester City, not only won against them with Liverpool, but also with Dortmund in the Champions League. Easing Coutinho out of the way. And now Raheem Sterling looking to get away. Silva returns it to Sterling. Cut out by Milner, and it's a corner.
Well, that's when City have enjoyed their best moments, when they have got the ball down the left to Sterling. He's been combining really well.
38th minute, and the first corner of the game. Silva who takes. And they try to make something of it for company. Milner's stumble means that Paulo Toure has to concede another.
They tried a low one into Sanya.
Silva just beyond Yaya Toure, all the way out to Sergio Aguero. Silva. Sturridge trying to hold off Company. There's Clichy. Done by Fernandinho. Aguero attempting to make something of it. Despite being in a tight spot, he very nearly did.
It's a tight old contest, isn't it? Not too much to split the two teams. Aguero had the best chance of the match by far.
Liverpool have won 3 of their last 4 meetings with City overall, including the last 2 in a row. Milner. Chan. Moreno. Coutinho turned on it and then went straight into the barrier of Fernando.
Oh, it's a lovely play from Coutinho, really was. Fernando just got sucked in. He knew exactly where Fernando was.
There's Coutinho again. Firmino couldn't quite work it through. Henderson neatly away from Fernandinho. Company, though, steps in. His reading of it has been excellent so far. Super Sunday to come next week, and memories of the famous collapse from Liverpool in the season they were going for the title when they go back to Selhurst Park to face Crystal Palace. Live Sky Sports 1 from 12:30 and followed by West Brom against Manchester United. Sky Sports 1 from 3:30. Little to choose between these two so far in the final, although Liverpool did rely on the fingertips of Mignolet at the post to keep out that man Aguero. Here's Silva, Aguero again. And it's a challenge that certainly brings a free kick and won't bring any more from Michael Oliver.
Well, it doesn't look like it. But time and again, Lucas has got tight on Aguero. He's pushed in on him. Looks like just a word. He'll be happy about that, Lucas. He doesn't want to be sitting on the yellow card.
Well, looks like nothing more than an explanation and a lecture from the referee.
I don't think he could complain if the yellow did come out for that. In all fairness, he's dived in.
There's a risk when your feet leave the ground like that, but maybe Michael Oliver making some allowance for the occasion. It's a bit of a distance from goal, but Arturo might believe that anything is possible. So he does flip it up towards Otamendi. And he's gone down from James Milner's challenge, but a corner is all that City get out of it.
I think he's kicked James Milner as much as anything. Milner tries to get the block in. He does ever so well, James Milner, because Otamendi's got a free shot there.
Otamendi back on his feet. From Sterling, long been disappointing, and cleared by Nathaniel Klein. Here's Silva. Now Henderson. Toure. Lucas. Milner turns away from Fernandinho. Flick back from Chan. Sturridge aiming to get there. Coutinho hitting it across, and it's cleared by Bakary Sagna. Soda has Aguero up ahead, tries to release him. Here's Klein. Now Henderson. 2 added minutes in the first half, mainly as a result of that clash of heads between Chan and Sakho earlier. Here's Jordan Henderson, now Kolo Toure. Coutinho, Sturridge, Coutinho. Vincent Kompany, the man to stop the danger. Henderson. Here's Lucas. Moreno. Good teasing ball in. All the way as far as Milner, who's just lining up the strike. Gets in the way, Henderson taking charge, but the earlier foul on Fernando is punished.
Well, you'd say that both defences have played well in this first half. Liverpool's maybe had marginally more to do. They've done most of it well. And had to suffer the withdrawal of Sakho, of course.
There's Henderson. Milner. Here's Daniel Sturridge. Firmino. Now Coutinho with Moreno up to his left, but he looks the other way to Firmino. Klein. Milner. Otamendi. And there's the half-time whistle, so no breakthrough in the first 45 minutes at Wembley. Sergio Aguero coming the closest to providing one with an effort tipped onto the post by Simon Mignolet just before Liverpool were forced into the change of taking Mamadou Sakho off after an earlier clash of heads with Emre Can, which did disrupt their rhythm to a degree at that point. But at half-time at Wembley, Liverpool 0, Manchester City 0.
And most of the build-up to this game in agreement. This one was too close to call. It is proving so far to be.
2 matches in this season's competition, but the final of the Capital One Cup is still seeking its first. As Manchester City get us underway in front of a worldwide audience, this match being shown in 192 territories. City have come closest to open the scoring. Liverpool forced into that first half change when Kolo Toure was sent on for Mamadou Sakho because of his head injury. And by Emre Can. And then by Milner. Liverpool have won their last 3 major trophies on penalty shootouts and have twice needed penalties to get to this stage of this season's competition. So we may be in for a long afternoon evening. There's Raheem Sterling. Clichy disappoints with the cross. Even though Liverpool started with an unchanged team from the Europa League match, they were forced into that early alteration with Kolo Toure coming on about halfway through the first half. Manchester City have also kept things relatively simple after their midweek match in Kiev. Willy Caballero, the only change of the team that started that success. There's Moreno.
Both sets of players work really hard in the first half. You would expect it to open up touch as this second half wears on.
Firmino. Back by Chan to Alberto Moreno. And this is Henderson to Toure. Fine. Down to the back of Sturridge, who made the most of it. There's Kolo Toure. Now Chan. Sturridge. Emre Can. Moreno. Trying with the ball across, looking for Roberto Firmino, but it was cleared by Clichy, only as far as Klein. Henderson. It was aimed at Chan, but Fernando had read it and stepped in. Silva now looking to unleash Sergio Aguero. He's got the run of Fernandinho to look to, didn't look to it.
I think he thought that he'd got no other options. There was a chance to slip it to his left. I mean, even somebody as talented and as deadly as Sergio Aguero is not going to score from there with the ball caught under his body.
His 4 goals against Liverpool have all come at the Etihad, including in the 4-1 defeat back in November, which was the high spot, certainly in the Premier League, of Jurgen Klopp's reign. Sometimes in front of goal under Klopp they have been very, very good. Scored 6 against Villa in their last league game, 6 against Southampton in this competition. Here's Sergio Aguero. And now Fernandinho delivers and gets it under the goalkeeper. And Manchester City strike first in the final. Mignolet will be disappointed that that one got under his body, and Liverpool facing an uphill battle now.
Well, it is a mistake, there's no doubt about that. Where Aguero tried his luck from an angle, this time Fernandinho thinks, well, I'm just going to put my foot through it. Why not try my luck? Just hit this as hard as I can. Aguero does well, I'm sure he gets a shout from his teammate here. Wait. Plays it at just the right time, but that is a bit of a howler, isn't it, from Simon Mignolet? He won't need telling that. It's a gift for City, but one they'll accept early on in this second half with both hands.
Well, how ironic is that? All the talk was about his choice of goalkeeper, looking to his backup, whereas Liverpool stuck with their first choice. After his decent stop from Aguero in the first half, Mignolet's gaff there, bringing no satisfaction for Jurgen Klopp. And Liverpool knew it would be difficult if they were to concede first. But to take the shackles off now.
Yeah, should certainly open up the game, and it's the worst thing in the world for any player to make a gaff like that on the big stage. As you say, Rob, in front of millions of people worldwide.
Just a week short of his 28th birthday. There was a lot of surprise anyway when he was rewarded with a new 5-year contract by the club recently. But he's got to put that out of his head now. Easier said than done. Here's Chan. Kolo Toure. Klein. Henderson. Chan. This is Coutinho. Number 18 is Alberto Moreno. Firmino looking to slip one through, but Manchester City with enough players in the way. And Yaya Toure looks to bring City clear. Fernandinho, the Manchester City goal scorer. Sagna. Here's Company. Goal Fernandinho's 5th of the season, including in the second leg of the semi-final, and he's brought the final to life.
Yeah, you've got to give him credit for adjusting his mindset almost in a fairly unusual position for him on the right flank. He'll tuck in quite often, but on that occasion he did what any wide player would have to do. Got himself on the overlap, made it pay.
In 6 of the last 10 finals, the team to score first hasn't won. Silva. Sterling is the player who's down and not very happy about the challenge that led to it, nor indeed was Michael Oliver. It's been a running battle that with Nathaniel Klein, and Klein now on a yellow card.
Yeah, that might have been in Michael Oliver's mind. It's a nasty one on the instep.
Under pressure for the remainder of the game, and City, having earned themselves the edge, now look to increase that advantage. It's Silva who drifts it in, and Company and Fernando are either side of the goalkeeper, who, to be fair to him, did take that one well under pressure. Silva got across the front of Clichy then, and here's James Milner. Coutinho had held his run to stay onside. Fernando is just standing his ground.
We've had a couple of those from Liverpool in the first half. He's trying to look with the ref. He's never going to get that. Again, it's Fernandinho. He's the innocent party.
Klein. Now Milner. Kolo Touré. Chan. This is Firmino. Sturridge. Away by Fernando, and here's David Silva. It's a foul by Emre Can. And a quick free kick has been taken towards Sergio Aguero that didn't come off as Yaya Touré had intended. Here's Coutinho. Klein. Sacco, who disappeared after his anger at being taken off in the first half, has reappeared on the bench for the second half.
It's not particularly pleasant viewing for him or anybody on that Liverpool bench at the moment. I need a response.
Further substitutes up there, Sleeper might be able to help bring about that kind of response with the likes of Origi and Benteke. But for now, it's Milner! And it was decent defending from Otamendi to get across.
I don't know if Otamendi got anything on this. It didn't appear that he had, and he's missed it by some distance, James Milner. He really has. Whether he's lost his bearings a little bit. He's got to be doing better. He's sliced it horribly. He knows that was an excellent chance. Winning on that one, but still to get an effort on target, Liverpool. And that was maybe their best chance.
Touré. Here's Moreno. Leaves it behind for Philippe Coutinho. 3 in the box for him. Great header clear from Company. Klein onto it first. Sturridge trying to turn it through. And it wouldn't fall for him. Here's Sterling. Yaya Toure. It's given away clumsily. It's Jordan Henderson. Milner steers it round, but Firmino was offside.
Yeah, Clichy was a relief man there, having given the ball away. Careless one, trying to pick out Toure. Just off.
You can see Willy Caballero tested with a very early cross by Liverpool, Moreno. And he handled that one, but the effort from the angle from Fernandinho that slipped beneath Simon Mignolet's body, the difference between these two as the hour mark looms. Milner. Caballero hasn't really been tested enough for Liverpool's liking. Here's Emre Can. Lucas. Coutinho. Klein. Sterling had to try and shrug off, and he has won a corner for Liverpool.
Yeah, Sterling did his defensive work there. Did it well.
Kolo Toure forward for the kick. Henderson available for the short option for James Milner. But Sterling still on defensive duty. Off the head of Emre Can. Coutinho to try and keep it alive for Liverpool. Now Moreno. Coutinho through the legs of Company finds Emre Can. Away by Otamendi, and Sterling diverts it from Lucas's path. Moreno.
It's been a decent response from Liverpool. City, you feel, are just trying to hold what they have at the moment.
Here's Coutinho. Away by Company. Sterling, now Can. Clichy. Toure. And Silva in space. Rolls it across. Oh, what a miss! And that was an opportunity to really rub salt into Liverpool wounds for Raheem Sterling.
Well, just when you need a little bit of composure, he's played well out here today, Sterling, but comes off the toe, I think, as much as anything else. The weight's taken off by the interception, but that's a, well, it's a howler of a miss, isn't it? Never really gets his body set.
Pellegrini can't believe it. I'm sure Raheem Sterling can't either. City this end attacking the half where their supporters are. And they were all expecting to see a second goal that really would have written the headlines there from Raheem Sterling. Didn't take the opportunity. How much the touch off Kolo Toure hindered him. Only he can tell.
Yeah, he could have afforded just to let the ball come into his body a little bit more.
Here's Firmino. Now Klein is the man over if he can reach him. He has. Henderson offering an overlap now as Klein breaks forward. He uses the Liverpool captain. And Liverpool get a corner out of it. Both teams going for it now.
Yeah. It's not going to be easy for Liverpool from these kind of set pieces. City, they're a bigger team. The two centre-halves and Toure. Fernandinho, they've got a lot of height. in their favour, City.
Milner with a kick. From Coutinho to Nathaniel Klein. Lucas climbing but unable to reach it, and Aguero's forward, and he's made the run from inside his own half, so he's onside. It's Sergio Aguero, and he's gone down from Moreno's challenge and gets nothing for it.
Well, the referee, has had to make up a lot of ground in order to keep pace with this counter-attack. One of those where Aguero's right boot moves onto the outstretched leg of Moreno. I mean, you've seen him given so many times. You really have, a bit like Jamie Vardy up against Manuel a couple of weeks back at Arsenal.
Well, Pellegrini didn't need convincing, nor did Company, nor did Yaya Toure. The referee, for all the ground he had to make up, seemed to have an unimpeded view of it as Moreno hung his leg there.
When you hold your leg out like that, you dangle it. You're always giving the referee an opportunity.
Liverpool survive. Here's Klein. Firmino. Sturridge. And away by Company. Klein.
Just got to guard against that though, Liverpool, haven't they? Getting caught on the counter. And this was the goal. When Aguero slips him in, probably everyone thinks that Fernandinho is going to try and cut one across, but you see there, he didn't have a lot to aim at, so he thinks he'll just try his luck and try and get one on target. Seen better celebrations, but it was a good goal, an important goal for City.
He must have been so surprised at scoring himself that he didn't have one planned. Chang. Klein. Now Kolo Toure. Sturridge. Coutinho through to Daniel Sturridge. Here's Toure. Silva. Now Fernandinho's made the run and Moreno's trying to get back at him, and does. It gives away the free kick in the process and earns himself like the fullback on the other side of the yellow card.
There's a chance that City are going to pick Liverpool off the way this match is panning out, finding plenty of opportunities when they do spring forward. There's an opportunity here from 20 yards.
Taking care with his angles here, and he'll need to. Toure and Silva, both capable of delivering.
Yeah, it's a keeper's nightmare, isn't it, having those two standing over the ball.
It's Silva!
Behind it.
Prowling anxiously the Manchester City manager. What a difference it might have made to his team had Sterling taken his chance, had they been awarded the penalty that Aguero and Pellegrini himself felt they should have had. As it is, Liverpool still very much in with a fighting chance here. At what point does Jurgen Klopp look to his bench, hoping that maybe the likes of Benteke, who's disappointed since his move to Liverpool but is still their top scorer this season, or Divock Origi, might provide the inspiration needed? Here's Moreno. Sturridge. Henderson. Here's Klein. Henderson working it through for Emre Can. It's touched away though by Otamendi. And Clichy looking to Aguero, who's in there to trouble Kolo Touré. On by Henderson. Coolly done by Company. Sagna got caught by Coutinho after releasing it.
There's nothing malicious in it. It's classic one of the fullbacks follow through. Hurting him as Coutinho just tries to close down. The kind of challenges you've got to make.
Sure we got there. Here's Sterling. Run for the throat. Sterling. Away by Henderson. Touré. Company. Sagna. And Silva. Sterling. Silva. Clichy. Sterling. Aguero. And Mignolet gets there.
How nice was that from Aguero, that first touch, just to take it away from the defender, to give himself a little bit of space. It's lovely. A well in control City here. I'm sure Jurgen Klopp will be thinking very carefully about and making a switch. Got to find a way to get back into this match.
Coutinho off of the route here, cleared by Vincent Kompany. And City taking charge again. Fernando bringing it forward for them. Aguero telling him where he wanted it, but he can't reach it. Lucas has done well. Sturridge. Now Milner. Firmino. Sturridge. Taken down by David Silva.
There's a tiny bit of footwork. Gives them a chance to swing one in, maybe. In instances like this, you'd want Benteke, but Adam Lallana, the first man being called upon, it looks like.
Milner has taken the free kick to Moreno. Caballero couldn't prevent the deflection from Fernandinho, leading to a Liverpool corner. Milner with a corner. Back to Moreno. Milner again. Moreno. Klein. Milner. This is Henderson. Now Kolo Touré. Klein. Milner. So much has got against Vincent Kompany today. Well, here is the Liverpool change, an interesting one. Adam Lallana, who'd started every previous match in the competition this season for Liverpool, got injured at the wrong time in terms of his involvement in the final. coming on to take the place of Alberto Moreno, and Liverpool with just one change left to make after this.
James Milner just funneling back. Maybe if they go to 3 at the back. Looks like Milner might be playing at left back now.
Here's Toure. Now Milner. Coutinho. Henderson. Towards Lallana. Flag out for offside against Roberto Firmino.
They've caught Liverpool quite a few times out here today, City. And most of them have been tight. And that was tighter than most.
Jurgen Klopp beaten on his only previous visit to Wembley by a late Arjen Robben goal. A similar situation then to how he finds himself now, facing a team in which a manager is preparing the ground for a Pep Guardiola takeover. As Jupp Heynckes reconquering Bayern Munich side that beat his Dortmund team here 3 years ago. And Pellegrini is making a dignified exit this summer for Guardiola to come in. And we can be sure that Guardiola will be watching City's performances. He'll be scrutinising this one. So the City players still with plenty to show between now and the end of the season as they look to claim a treble. Klein, Henderson. It's beyond Lallana.
He was in space as well, wasn't he, Lallana? He had a good run, just needed picking out. For a change, finding a bit of space there. Don't they, Liverpool? That goes without saying. I mentioned earlier about Caballero. He's been a bystander for most of this match.
Discussions with his coaching staff. Liverpool coach, distinguished servant of the club, running around 82 today, visited the training ground earlier in the week, and Klopp promised to try and deliver the perfect birthday present for a man who served the club for close on 50 years. At the moment, it's not going Liverpool's way. They have ridden their luck, though, at times. Here's Sergio Aguero. Manuel put his body behind that. Fernandinho. Henderson. Here's Adam Lallana, the Liverpool substitute, held up there by Fernando.
Yeah, one of those fouls that you take for the team and take a yellow card in the process.
First City player to be cautioned, but no argument, and there couldn't be from Fernando. Liverpool with a quarter of an hour left to save their hopes in this season's League Cup competition. Flag down against Firmino.
Again, it's a good line from City. It's a good call from the linesman on that far side.
Joe Fagan-Reb and Gerard Houllier landed this as their first trophy, and Kenny Dalglish did too in his second spell. And at the moment, the League Cup is slipping away from Jurgen Klopp's grasp.
sure they're going to throw on a striker, one of those. Benteke, Luigi.
Goes out.
Pretty impressive citizens going ahead. In the situation, well defended when they've had to. Defended well all match.
Toure, Klein, now Lallana. Good turn by Sturridge. And Milner, the man coming in. Cleared in the end by Fernando, but a more promising move from Liverpool. Sturridge, frustrated, it didn't lead to anything.
Yeah, I think they needed a first time one in from Milner there on his left foot, just curl one behind the defence.
Milner again. Looks to provide for Lallana this time. Otamendi across to cover. And Kolo Toure almost got himself into difficulties there against Aguero.
Aguero's doing brilliantly up there on his own. There's quite a bit of distance between him and his teammates usually, and he's making good runs. He's not allowing the defenders to settle.
That's one of the qualities of Aguero. It's not all about the goals with him. He's a selfless performer.
Assist to his name here.
Silva. Here's Sanya. Good pressing from Liverpool, and Lallana taken out by Vincent Kompany, and Coutinho thought about the quick free kick. And here's Firmino. And given away, which will add to the frustration of Sturridge. Picked up again though by Henderson, with the break on here for Sterling. Well run back though by Klein. Still feels on a knife edge, this. Liverpool needing to strike next though. Milner. Gets his cross in this time, which is safely handled. Looks as though Divock Origi is going to be the striking option that Jurgen Klopp prefers.
Tells you everything about his opinion of Benteke. What was he, 32 million?
There's Silva. Aguero. Away from Milner. Away from Lucas. Sterling waiting on it. Raheem Sterling misses the target again.
He misses his kick to a certain extent, doesn't catch it cleanly. Again, Aguero, superb. Lifts his head, just says, go on, put your foot through it. Just needs a clean contact on it. Gets nothing like. He's wondering whether these missed chances are going to be something they'll regret.
Well, Liverpool have made their change. Roberto Firmino, the man to make way for Divock Origi. He might be pressed into action straight away. Here he is. Origi pulls it back. Lallana couldn't take it on the turn, and it is cleared by City. These two scoring substitutes in this final came from Manchester City and Liverpool. Jesus Navas a couple of years ago, Dirk Kuyt 2 years before that. Liverpool have used their bench in its entirety now, and Jurgen Klopp has chosen to overlook the claims of Christian Benteke, who broke Liverpool's hearts at this stadium last year with a goal in an FA Cup semi-final, and how his career has gone into decline since he made the move to Anfield. Lucas. Now Milner. Sturridge. Milner again. And he's won the free kick.
They've won plenty of these kind of distances. They haven't looked at danger from them up until now.
Tension etched on their faces. Milner's kick clears the crowd. Caballero looking for a fast break. Sterling getting it back to Clichy, who looks for the ball through. The early ball through to Sergio Aguero. Slightly overcooked.
He was in, wasn't he?
Relieved he wasn't goal side. So it was a longer ball. Here's Klein. Now Chan. Milner. Sturridge. Coutinho, Origi, held back by Henderson. Klein coming in on it. Will it break for Sturridge? Great ball across. Lallana comes in, hits the post. Coutinho's there, and it's salvation for Liverpool. Philippe Coutinho, familiar adversary for Manchester City, strikes against them again.
Well, just when you thought the chance had gone, when it's rebounded off the post, it falls at the feet of the right man, let's face it. Somebody whose technique very rarely lets him down, and it certainly didn't here. They pushed and probed Liverpool without really testing City's goal. They do here, let them break at the ball to Sturridge, puts it into an area where Sterling a few moments ago couldn't get a clean contact up the other end. Coutinho certainly can. There you go. Just as this match seemed to be ebbing away from Liverpool.
Well, he's hoping there's better to come. It's a restrained celebration for now from Jurgen Klopp. Philippe Coutinho got the inevitable booking for taking his shirt off, but that's the least of his concerns at the moment, because he has brought this game to life for Liverpool.
Well, we saw Pellegrini's expression, didn't we, a few minutes ago, after another missed opportunity, that time from Sterling, and his fears have been realised.
Here is Raheem Sterling, trying to atone for those earlier misses, looking for Touré, and it's intercepted by Emre Can, who leads the Liverpool charge away. Sturridge, who had his part to play in the goal, losing out there, and that's a challenge that will draw an automatic card for Emre Can.
More yellow cards coming now as these kind of challenges inevitably come in. Well, you've got to give Liverpool great credit. They kept knocking on the door, and the City door was firmly shut.
City haven't won everything they have in recent times without a bit of character in their team, and now they're looking to head back again. Yaya Touré with a kick into a decent area, came off the side of Fernando's head, and Simon Mignolet, who must be as relieved as anybody, got a hand to that. Yaya Touré. It's Sterling's cross. It's Fernando! Stopped by Mignolet, who atones for the earlier error with a vital save at point-blank range.
Well, Fernando seemed to have done everything right here, not known for his goal scoring, but drags it back into his body, just hits it straight at Mignolet, but give the keeper some credit. He was in the right place at the right time.
Here's Origi. That's a foul by Vincent Kompany. That's just one foul too many, and that is going to bring the Manchester City captain a yellow card.
Sanya, pull back for Origi, cleared by Yaya Toure. Lallana. Sturridge. Henderson strike! And Origi may just have got a touch too.
Well, he did, but if he could have controlled it and spun, he'd have had a great opportunity here. A different side now, Liverpool.
Coutinho. Here's Lucas. Here's Chan. Coutinho. Origi. Fernandinho. Here's Yaya Toure, and he's tried to play David Silva in, and Silva gets a deflection for the corner.
Well, just when you put your money on him taking that in his stride off his chest, it wasn't an easy one. It skipped up off the turf. He couldn't quite manage it. Ball really that allowed him to control it.
Can City grab this late chance? Sterling with the corner, and they're all flying in on it, and Mignolet again makes a crucial save at the feet of Yaya Toure.
Well, he had the header headed, he missed the header, Yaya Toure. He might have had the follow-up. Oh, just behind him perhaps. Again, it's heroic stuff from Simon Mignolet.
Service corner, Toure and Otamendi both climbing for the same ball, and it comes to nothing. Final minute of the 90 with extra time looming. Stoppage time is added on here, could be pivotal. Fernando. Aguero. Chan, and there will be 4 added minutes.
Well, it took Liverpool 83 minutes to get their first effort on target, but when they did, certainly made it count.
Toure. Well, the usual Anfield soundtrack ringing around Wembley. A huge sense of relief for those Liverpool fans when Coutinho struck that equaliser so soon after Lallana had struck the post. Yaya Toure doing well to resist the pressure, and he's picked out Bakary Sagna. Fernandinho, held up this time by Lucas. but still managing to get his cross away. Sterling with a header back in there.
That should have been a better header. What a ball in from Fernandinho.
Here's Milner. Kolo Touré. Henderson. Klein. Touré. And Emre Can felt the full force of Touré coming into him then. But Touré's the one who's still on the ground. There's Otamendi. Fernando. Yaya Touré still down, but Liverpool are playing on. But Can, who himself really true for a head injury in the first half, showing compassion, putting the ball out.
That should be okay. Well, he'll be furious because he'll argue his team have been the better side for the most part. They've engineered the best chances. It's that scoreline that counts. Liverpool would not give up.
Here's Lucas. Milner. Lucas. Now Touré. Lucas again. There's Kolo Touré. Now Henderson. Origi. Here's Philippe Coutinho. Right across towards Sturridge, and that's a crucial touch away from Bakary Sagna.
Oh, what a clever effort of a ball from Coutinho. He's stretching every sinew here, Sagna.
Well, the flag went up for offside anyway, and as it turns out, the full-time whistle goes for the 90 minutes, but 30 extra to go after Coutinho's equaliser, cancelling out the earlier effort from Fernandinho. Mignolet, whose error caused that goal, making some decent saves in between. Extra time to come next.